Hey guys, this is Jared with Backroad Exploration. It's Saturday morning. We had a good night last night. We're just finishing up our breakfast. Today we're going to be headed from, right now we're about like 5 to 10 miles just outside of Cathedral Valley, which is part of Capitol Reef National Park. We're just camped on some BLM land. We're going to head into Cathedral Valley, go check out Temple of the Moon and Temple of the Sun, and then make our way up the switchbacks outside of Cathedral Valley and check out a bunch of the monoliths and things like that. And then head down towards the Fremont River, and depending on time after that, we'll either make our way over to Boulder or we'll jump on the pavement and head home. So let's hit the trail. We could not have chosen a better weekend for this trip. The weather was almost perfect, warm but not hot, and we had almost all of the roads to ourselves. We slowly started making our way towards Cathedral Valley, checking out the blooming cacti and just trying to soak in as much desert beauty as possible. These are the days that I live for, the winding desert trails washing away the worries of work and life, laughing as a family as we listen to podcasts and talking about everything and nothing all at the same time. As Temple of the Sun and Temple of the Moon came into view, we were absolutely blown away. Even though I've been here before, the sheer size and beauty of these monoliths is something that will always leave a lasting impression, that only can be truly experienced in person. After stopping for a minute to check out the Glass Mountain, we moved closer to check out these monoliths. No camera work, especially mine, can do these things justice. After spending 45 minutes or so exploring and talking to this really nice couple who were on a 4-month road trip across the US, we jumped back on the trail, headed deeper into Cathedral Valley. The upper and lower Cathedral Valley area offers incredible views of massive sculpted monoliths. Monoliths are composed of the earthy, buff pink Entrada sandstone, which was deposited millions of years ago during the Jurassic period. The fine-grained sandstone crumbles easily and then is washed away, which is what makes them so sheer and steep.
The grayish-green sandstone forms a hard rock cap on some of the tallest monoliths and buttes, which protects them from erosion.
Having a little bit of lunch, and Jackson's found his spot so that he's out of the wind, huh?
And I'm right here.
After stopping for lunch, we were back at it. I know there are several popular hikes in the area, and I would love to come back and spend a bunch of time here. Utilizing multiple days to take things super slow and embrace every little experience the valley has to offer, I know we have only started to scratch the surface. Around each corner, the views just kept on getting better and better. The contrast of the sandstone monoliths surrounded by the white snow-capped mountains is something everyone needs to see. The stunning beauty of this valley cannot be overstated, and my only hope is that these trips will inspire you to take a trip of your own so you can see them for yourselves. Eventually, we reached the end of the valley and started to climb up a fun little switchback. It's always amazing to me just how a few hundred feet in elevation climb completely changes the vegetation and landscape. While the remote nature of this area is one of my favorite things about it, I feel I should mention it's important to be prepared. We took this trip during some of the busier months for the area and still only saw a handful of vehicles. This trail is open year-round, and in the dead of winter or during the really hot parts of the summer, you could go days without seeing someone else. Keep that in mind and always make sure someone knows where you will be and when to expect you. If you've been watching this channel for very long, you know I often go on trips with just one rig. But no matter where or when I am going, multiple people know when and where I will be. I always bring extra food and water just in case we ever get stranded and have to wait a few days for someone to come and find us. When we first left the Temple of the Moon and Sun, we ran into a volunteer ranger who told us a vehicle had gotten stuck in the Bentonite Hills area blocking the road. They were not sure how long it would take to clear and recommended that we either come back the way we came or head out on the north side through the mountains. We decided we would keep on our route and see if it was still blocked when we got there later in the afternoon. If so, we would then head out on the north side rather than backtracking. When we reached the Bentonite Hills, the road was no longer blocked, but you could see where a vehicle had gotten stuck and where this tow truck had almost gone off the road trying to help in the recovery. By the time we were there, the ground had dried out significantly and we were able to slide by without any issue.
We've just wrapped up our trip from Goblin Valley to Cathedral Valley. It's been really, really fun. I've been looking forward to having my family as a part of this adventure for a super long time. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more like it, you can go check out our previous videos, and also make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can catch future adventures. Also, if you want to see what we're doing kind of more on the day-to-day, check us out on Instagram at Backroad Exploration. Thanks for watching.